Reservations. The Reservations module is where the hotelier manages guest reservations. The landing page of the Reservations module is the reservations list. Additional columns, rate plan names, total reservation cost, payment schedule, and payment status are displayed to help hoteliers prioritize reservations that need immediate action. The box on the right allows the users to acknowledge reservations. Ticking on the box is the only way that a booking can be acknowledged. This action is irreversible. A reservation cannot be reported as no-show if it is not acknowledged. When the box is ticked, a message prompt appears asking the user to acknowledge the reservation now or do it at a later time. When the booking is acknowledged, a text will appear that the reservation has been acknowledged and a detailed timestamp will appear on the Acknowledged column. On the Advanced Search page, additional quick filters are available for reservations with hotel process payments. Improve section of quick filters so that hoteliers know what filter is applied as users view the list of reservations. Simplified reservation status, more intuitive, sub-statuses for no-shows are eliminated. To check on the details of the reservation, click on the confirmation number to display Reservations Details window. On the Reservations Details tab, the reservation history displays the time and date of any modification done on the reservation. The Merge Current Reservation Details and Reservation History in one tab. Special requests are highlighted to make it more noticeable. Description of booking conditions displayed below the rate plan name. A table is inserted to display the breakdown of cost of room type per night. Scrolling down displays policies applied to the guest's booking at the time of reservation or modification. All modifications to reservations are highlighted in blue font to make it easier for hoteliers to identify changes to guests' reservation. If the user is a password recipient for reservation, the password will be displayed in mint green. The Payment Transaction History tab shows all the logs of the transactions made. This displays a list of charges that should be charged to the guest. DWH is the payment processor for the hotel. The table will list all the charges that DWH processed for the reservation. This is a simple process on how to manage reservations with hotel as payment processor. Scenario 1. Online reservation pre-authorization for 100% upon arrival or charge credit card for pay upon booking. If credit card is okay, hotel will now process the reservation as marked as charge or pre-authorized, then acknowledge reservation. Scenario 2. Online reservation pre-authorization for 100% upon arrival or charged credit card for pay upon booking. If credit card fails, hotel will request for an alternate credit card or can request to cancel the reservation. Pre-authorized versus marked as charged. Tagging reservations. Mark as pre-authorized. Applied to reservations with 100% upon arrival payment policy. Marked as charge. Applied to reservations with pay upon booking payment policy. Once a reservation is marked as pre-authorized or charged, a modification record to the reservation is created in the Reservations Details window. Name of user and the date and the timestamp when a reservation is marked as pre-authorized or charged is displayed in the Reservations Details window. On the list of reservations, Payment Status column reflects the booking as either pre-authorized or charged. Users may also mark a reservation as either pre-authorized or charged on the reservations list by marking the checkbox under the Payment Status column. Additional quick filters are available for reservations with hotel process payments. Reservations due for pre-authorization are 100% upon arrival reservations that have not been marked as pre-authorized. Reservations due for charging are pay upon booking reservations that had not been marked as charged. Reservations for pre-authorization. As quick filter is applied, search parameters meeting the conditions for the selection are pre-selected in the custom search area. This will automatically display a list of reservations meeting the parameters applied. Reservations due for pre-authorization, 100% upon arrival reservations that have not been marked as pre-authorized yet. Pre-authorized reservations. Click the button to mark the reservation as pre-authorized. Once a reservation is pre-authorized, a new reservation record is created. There is a confirmation of the action done. Identified user who tagged the reservation and the date and timestamp when it was done. Once the reservation is pre-authorized, reservation will be tagged as pre-authorized on the list. Hoteliers may also select the checkbox on the payment status column to mark a reservation as pre-authorized. Due for charging, pay upon booking. As quick filter is applied, search parameters meeting the conditions for the selection are pre-selected in the custom search area. For example, reservations due for charging is selected on the quick filters box. Payment processor is the hotel. Date is reservation date. Reservation status confirmed, modified. Channels DWH. The data will automatically display a list of reservations meeting the parameters applied. Reservations due for charging are pay upon booking reservations that had not been marked as charged. Click on Marked as Charged button to mark the reservation as charged. Marked as charged. A new reservation record is created. A confirmation of the action done appears on the top page. Identified user who tagged the reservation and date and timestamp when it was done. When acknowledged, reservation will be tagged as charged on the list. Request for alternate credit card guest provided. If pre-authorizing or charging guest's credit card fails, click the link to request for an alternate credit card. When the link is clicked, a pop-up window will appear where the hotelier can set a deadline for the guest to submit an alternate credit card. Earliest deadline can be the current date. Latest deadline can be up until the check-in date. Confirmation that a request was successfully sent to the guest will appear. Reservations will be tagged as not guaranteed. An email will be sent to the guest informing them that they need to provide an alternate credit card details as the ones they submitted are invalid. Here is the letter the guest receives. Click on the link to go to the secure page where the guest can input alternate credit card details. A new record is created as alternate credit card details are requested. Hoteliers may also put alternate credit card details for the guest by clicking on the link. The name of the user, date and timestamp when alternate credit card details are requested, as well as deadline set are indicated in the footer. Change in reservation status when a not guaranteed reservation is triggered as pre-authorized or marked as charged. Reservation is now automatically reverted to confirmed or modified status. Link to request for an alternate credit card details is displayed again. Mark reservation as charged if pre-authorization or change is successful. Request to cancel if hotelier no longer wants to process the reservation. Request for alternate credit card guest did not provide. Pre-authorization. Alternate credit card not provided. When the deadline has lapsed, the alternate credit card link will no longer appear. Reservation will be queued for cancellation 24 hours after the deadline has lapsed. Request to cancel button will always be displayed when guest fails to provide credit card details. Here are business rules to remember for the alternate credit card link. For 100% upon arrival, link is always displayed. For pay upon booking, link is displayed within 48 hours after reservation or modification date of guest. Date range for selecting deadline. Earliest date is the current date. Latest date is check-in date of guest. If deadline has lapsed without the guest providing alternate credit card details, the reservation will be queued for cancellation via the guest support module of the control panel. If guest was not able to provide alternate credit card details by the deadline set, the reservation can no longer be reported as no-show. If a reservation is not guaranteed, alternate credit card details have been requested, the reservation cannot be reported as no-show. Once deadline has lapsed and guest was not able to provide alternate credit card details, the link to request or input alternate credit card details will be removed, but the Request to Cancel button will be displayed. Request to Cancel. Click on the Request to Cancel button to request a reservation to be canceled. A pop-up box will appear. Select a reason for requesting the reservation to be canceled. A confirmation that the reservation has been requested for cancellation. Status is tagged with Request to Cancel. Request to Cancel business rules. For 100% upon arrival, button is always displayed. For pay upon booking, within 48 hours after reservation or modification date of guest. If alternate credit card details are requested, button reappears up to 24 hours after the deadline is set, if guest provided alternate credit card details. If guest fails to provide alternate credit card details by the deadline set, the button will always be displayed. Reservations report as no-show. No-shows can be reported on the check-in date for HPP reservations only. Business rules for no-show. Reservation can now be reported as no-show on the check-in date, as early as the official check-in time of the hotel. Grace period for reporting HPP reservations as no-show has been extended to 7 days. If a reservation is not guaranteed and alternate credit card details have been requested, the reservation cannot be reported as no-show. DWH Full Payment Refundable. Label beside payment amount specifies whether prepayment is refundable or not. Payment policy description will also specify whether or not prepayment made is refundable. Reservations with refundable prepayment will be reflected as refundable under the refund policy column. In case of modifications, the previous guarantee payment will be labeled as refund due to modification. In case of cancellations, the refund policy will be reflected as refunded due to cancellation. Additional fields for reservation. More organized presentation of data to be included in the report. Default selections are automatically included in the report. Amount remittable to the hotel and refund policy can now be included in the reservation report.